When Marty Matlock opened up her thrift stores on the Canyon Square 5 years ago, she never expected that her business would be the talk of the town.
Just recently, I've been hearing that it's created some problems. I don't think I'm not sure if it always has.
City officials are concerned about the amount of merchandise Marty has outside of her 2 stores.
My concerns are simply from a standpoint of people being able to move up and down the sidewalk freely. And certainly from a handicapped accessible standpoint, you can't have, we don't need people creating mazes out in front of their businesses.
But Marty says she believes she has every right to keep items outside. She says it enhances business and draws in customers.
I would not have made it this long if in the beginning I couldn't put it out because people didn't know I was here.
But her neighbors on the square have a different opinion.
Our customers come in and they'll say what a nuisance it is to having to walk around all that stuff to get into our store.
A couple of months ago, code enforcers told store owners that they had to keep their merchandise 6 feet from the curb, which would be about this invisible line here. The only problem is that's not a written code yet.
The fact is our current ordinances really don't address it.
But City Manager Randy Criswell says it's not a cut and dry issue. By limiting what people can have curbside, they could be hurting the business of restaurants and shops that have eating and sitting areas outside.
It's really not just some simple issue where you just say you can't do this or you can't do that, because there are a lot of moving parts to that and there's a lot of potential impact of that.
As for Marty, she says she's going to continue marketing her store curbside until the city says otherwise.
If we need to limit it to a certain number of items, if we need to limit it to a certain spacing, then we'd be happy to do that. We just need a guidance.
Even if a new ordinance is approved by planning and zoning commissioners, it could take months before a code is drawn up for the city. And city officials say they have to be careful about the writing of the rule to make sure they are covering all of their bases. Reporting live from the Kennedy Broadcast Center, Kayla Conboy, ABC 7 News.
Kayla, thank you.